So here we are down San Fernando side, and we are sitting here admiring the work of Douglas Cudjoe. He's a craftsman
It
of
is so
extraordinary
beautiful.
talent.
Very beautiful.
How would you refer to this, Mr. Cudjoe? These items in front here.
I would refer to this as something very creative. Before I name my business Shipwreck Pottery, I was thinking of calling it Creative Potteries. But there were so many names with creative, start with the word creative photos, creative this, creative that. So I've decided to go with Shipwreck Potteries.
Shipwreck Pottery.
Shipwreck Potteries, yeah. Why? Because I wanted to create something out of the ordinary in that.
Yes, definitely that.
Yes. Because when you see it, you want to know, well, where this come from is something out of the ordinary. I wanted to look like, like divers went down into the ocean and bring something up and just.
A rare treasure, man.
Yes.
You
Exactly.
created that very well.
That is so
Yes.
a rare treasure.
Yes.
Rare treasure,
Mhm.
man.
And that exactly what, a figment of my imagination, that's what I brought out. And as the days go by, I get more and more creative. The more I do this work is the more creative I get.
How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this for the past 20 years now as something part-time. But now I get to like this so much that for the past 3 years, I've been doing it full-time.
Wonderful.
I have real regrets that I didn't do it full-time for the past 20 years. And I've been doing that, I would have gone
wealthy man.
places. Yes.
It will not have been shipwreck at all.
No. I would have gone places had I done this 20 years ago.
But
Because
anyway,
what I'm doing, what I have accomplished in 3 years with these pots is really amazing. Really, really amazing.
So how do you get your work out there? I mean, by word of mouth, by card or something, advertising?
Yeah, most of the time is word of mouth.
Okay.
Because people are so amazed by what I do. Is like they call their friends, family, hey, look at this, go see this.
yes,
Yeah.
because when I first saw Alana, what you did for Alana,
Mm-hmm.
and I said, wow. And then I came on the spot and they were
Yes.
there, and I
Mhm.
was able to purchase that
Yeah,
piece. That
you didn't come to purchase anything,
No.
but exactly when you saw it,
Yes,
you
so-
just had to get one.
So it speaks for itself. Your
Yes.
work really
Mhm.
speaks for
And I
itself.
didn't come to spend my money.
Exactly. And that is the effect I have on people wherever I go with these pots. That is the effect I have.
Yeah.
People just find money and say, look, I had to get one of this.
Yes, of course.
And if they can't
Awesome.
find the money, they make an order and say, right, bring this back next week for me or month end or, or so. And that's how I get my work out. Yeah.
You don't need to advertise.
You mentioned a while ago that you used to look at these shows, these Roman movies,
Mm-hmm.
and you would pick up little items. You would pause the film,
Mm-hmm.
so to speak, and you would pull out something from the background.
Mm-hmm.
Because in those Roman shows, really, they have a lot of pottery work.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And the Roman show, the movies, the Egyptian movies, sometimes they go into certain tombs and they certain things you see that they bury the pharaohs. All those things catch my eyes and it's like, wow, look at that. And I'll pause the movie, pull out my phone and take a picture of it. And once I have an image of what I see, I could make it. And sometimes I have some called the Egyptian vase. I have what you call the Grecian vase. I have the Roman pot. It depends on what movie I'm looking at and what I see. I give them names to suit.
Okay,
But
Yeah.
you know, as I say that, you'll pause and you'll take a picture and you are able to create it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this guy was really talking up his tailor.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, boy, here na man, my tailor, that man he just had to watch you
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and he could make a suit for you. Perfect to fit
You say, don't show him that man, his tailor is classical, should make the suit where the fella pass. Just when you
Well, you come like that, fella.
exactly.
You come like my God, man.
Yeah, I love doing it, and because of having that ability, I enjoy every inch of my work.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you meet people that who very enthusiastic.
Yes,
Like Alana.
Yeah.
Ecstatic about your work.
Exactly, and I get real joy in seeing that.
Yes.
The joy of seeing people,
Yeah.
with my stuff and how much they appreciate it. That make me really, really happy. It give me that fuel to go to do more, to create something
Motivate you
more.
more.
It's like a motivation factor for me.
Very good.
Yeah.
So where do you have your workplace actually?
My place is
Without
at
giving too much detail already.
Barrackpore, actually, and people come from all over, down to Barrackpore to get my stuff. From Port of Spain, from Arima, Couva, Chaguanas, not Barrackpore, Point Fortin, La Brea. All over I have customers.
So do
They
you
come,
think people buy to resell or they just buy it for personal use?
They buy it personal. I haven't started supplying to any store or plant shops as yet.
Okay.
But people just buy for personal use. They put it certain places in the house. They place these items, and it just
Yeah. And then people love to know what they have. It's rare,
It's unique. Yes, yes, yes.
So when you can get it
yeah.
directly from the maker,
Exactly. You get something authentic.
authentic.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's if I have to create that again, it will not be the same. It have the same shape, but not the same.
Yeah.
It comes out. Each piece is unique, and that's what I enjoy about it.
Yeah.
So do you have help at home doing this?
No, I do this all by myself. Yeah.
That's why.
How long would a creation like what I'm seeing here now, focusing on this, how long would it take to really produce this?
All right, that is 2 pieces you're looking at there, and each piece will take around 45 minutes to make.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yes. So approximately 3 hours. In 3.5 hours, I will do those 2 pieces, and they sell quite reasonable. I have the prices reachable, so that people, could afford it, because the time we live in it's tough times. So I don't have it the prices so high that people just have to admire, but they could afford it.
They can afford it.
Yeah, I made them affordable. Yeah.
So people actually like to have these things in their home.
Yes. Yeah, sometimes when they see it, they say, well, put it somewhere outside. But when they see it, they say, no, this is not for outside. This is for inside. Like actually this piece here, it didn't start it off being like this. But after using the rope and having the ends cut off, I realized I can do something with the pieces of rope that I cut off. And this is what I create with the ends of the rope that I cut off.
So you mean this is actually parts of rope here?
Yes, it is.
Strands
Of rope.
Because it's raised,
Yeah. Strands of rope I put together and stick it on.
Very good, very, very, very good. I wondered what it was, actually. Yes.
And then being made of tough cement is a lifetime.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Because with clay sometimes get broken.
Yeah.
So, but being concrete is a lifetime.
And
there-
paint used.
There's a secret in this also. Even if you bounce this pot, it will crack, but it will not break
Ah,
because it's reinforced.
right.
Well, I wouldn't let out the potman's secret how I reinforce it, but it is reinforced. So
Right.
even if you buy a pot like this for $300 or $400, whichever one you buy, if it bounces, it would crack but not break in pieces.
So it could be repaired.
It could be repaired.
Okay. Fine,
Yes.
fine. And you will do the repair.
Yeah, I could do the repair. Once you bring it back for me, I repair it, and you have your pot back again.
Oh, that is great. That is great.
Yes. Yeah.
You were saying a while ago too about the metal and the concrete, and you were pointing out a while ago about those little knobs, right?
Yeah. Those knobs are metal knobs. From fabricators use them for when they're doing these gates and burglar proof and stuff like that. But being a former fabricator welder, I incorporate the steel knobs or the half ball with the concrete, and I created that. Yeah.
And this here also.
Hmm.
This
Same
is-
process.
see here.
Yeah, same process.
You
The
were
half
saying a
bowl.
while ago about this being the wine barrel.
Yeah, that's the wine barrel. I got the idea from when Angostura used to sell their
Cast
wooden
wine.
their wooden barrels. After some years, they changed them, and people used to buy them and put plants in it.
Yes,
And after a while, it will rotten and the plant will fall out and all of that. So I'm looking at it and saying, what could I do to to have this design, to have something like this always? And I look at the barrel and I cut out the mold, and that is what I come up with.
Very clever,
The
very
wine barrel
clever.
effect.
Cast wine.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Very
Yes.
good, very good.
Yeah.
Yes, that is interesting.
Very
So-
unusual look.
Yes.
So tell me, do you have a number that if people are seeing this might want to contact you?
Yeah, people seeing this and want to contact me, they can contact me at 330-9265.
330-9265.
Yes.
Very good.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Kojo, this has been a real experience for us.
Mm-hmm.
I guess now that I'll have to go to the bank, Louise.
And when that happens, I have accomplished my purpose.
You have accomplished your purpose. Well, thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome. Any day.